Hello there, I'm Michaela and I'm going to teach you how to play the B-flat clarinet. Alright, so to start off, we're going to learn how to put it together. This is called the bell. The bell is the first piece in the clarinet and it goes at the very bottom. This is like where all the sound comes out. And so, this is the first piece. The second piece is the biggest piece on the clarinet. It looks like this. Here's a close-up so you know. And it will fit onto the bell like this. Now, if you saw how easily that went on, is because before I made this video, I put cork grease onto my clarinet. Well, the corks, which are these things. When I first played, like 30 years ago, I thought this was chapstick and you had to put it on your lips before you played, but it's not. It's cork grease and it goes on the corks. Third part is this. This is the part that you play with your left hand, and it just fits on right here like this, and it's on. Third piece is the barrel, or the fourth piece is the barrel, and it goes on with the fattest side onto the cork like that. The final piece of the clarinet is where you will play from. It's called the reed. Now there is no reed on it because I will show you how to put that on, but I always take it off when I'm done playing because if I don't, the clarinet will get mold inside of it. And it just fits on. This is the back part of the clarinet right here, and this side, the flat side, will go right on there like that. Now to put the reed on, this is an old reed so it's not a good reed, but it looks like this. It's made out of bamboo, well at least this one is, and the flat side goes on the bottom, on the hole. You don't stick it in, you just put it on. And the side with the thinner but part right here, that part, goes on the front, like that. You're going to want a sliver of black to show, and so you can get a little vibration out of the reed. And then this little silver thing is called the ligature, and it just secures on the reed to your clarinet, and then you just tighten it on, and you're ready to go. Now, like in band, I put it on much faster than that, so it's not like a hard, long process like I just made it. It's a lot easier, but that's it. Alright, so now that you've put your clarinet together, you are ready to play it. The first note that I'm going to teach you is I'm just going to go down the scale. The notes will get easier. The first note I'm going to teach you, it is, quote, above the octave, so it's a little hard to play. The first button that you're going to push is this. It's called the octave, but you're going to push it with your left thumb. But first I'm going to teach you how to hold the clarinet. You're going to want to put your right thumb right under this thing, like that. That's how you're going to hold it. Now, when you're beginning, you may get a little calluses right there on your thumb if you don't have the cork thing underneath. That's what happened to me until I got it repaired. So you may get a little calluses and it may hurt a little bad. So then you just lightly hold it with your fingers. Unless you're pressing down, then you can press a little more firmly on it. But the harder you press, the worse your calluses is going to get if you don't have that little cork thing there. And next, so you're going to want to hold these down with your thumb, like that. Then you're going to want to hold down all of these keys right here. Just start putting your fingers down. If you don't cover your holes, the notes will not come out. So it'll sound a little squeaky. And let me see if I can try it. I haven't played this note wrong in so long. That's with my fingers some of the holes uncovered, you're going to want to use the fleshy part of your finger, which is the center, like of your finger pad right here. And it'll hold the keys down. So this is the first note. That is a C. There are 3 C's on the clarinet. That's the second highest one. And then you're going to move down to a B, which is basically the same thing, except you're going to press down this button right here. The next button is an A, and it's all open except for this button right here that you're going to push. And it sounds like this. And the next button is a G. You don't press anything. You don't hold anything down. It's just open, all open. The next note is an F. It's just like a G, except you press down this right here on the back. You don't press the octave, just this little hole. The next note is an E, and it is the thumb and the first pointer finger, or index finger. The next note is a D. And finally a C. Now you know how to play the B flat tuning scale. And that is the starter. Then once you've experimented with that, and the B flat, or not the B flat, the B and the C are a little hard to play, so once you've mastered that, you can start to go up. That's really hard to play, those last 2 notes. Or you can go down. And start to play that. So that's it. You've mastered the first B flat tuning scale of your clarinet. And now you can play. There's a lot of other notes, like flats and sharps and everything, but they take a little more skill. So the more you practice, the more you'll learn. And so that's how you play those notes. I did forget to say one thing. When you're going to play your clarinet, when you play the notes, you probably noticed when I was playing it, my chin was flat and the corners of my mouth were tight, so the only noise was coming out of the center. My band teacher said that it looks like you're trying to make an N, but you're blowing. And so your bottom lip goes flat against the reed, but don't push too tight or you'll squeak. Like that. You also don't want to go down too low on the reed, or you'll squeak. You just probably want your mouth about right here. And your top lips, right here, are going to press lightly down on here. Again, don't squeeze it or you'll squeak. And your top lip folds over it. Your tongue, when you want to make notes like this, are just going to lightly flick off of the reed, or you can slur, and that's when your tongue just doesn't touch. So that's how you adjust your mouth on that. So I hope you like this video, and I'll be posting more of me playing songs. You can also I'll probably find a way for you to find notes to songs. And so I hope you like this video and subscribe.